On tonight's show, I try not to berate Niantic. Ian Waterfall consumes his own juice. Masterful27 flexes it good. Casual Coops mega evolves his micro penis. And Kriket23 joins the Salami Festival.
Ew!
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? How are you all doing today?
Doing good, man.
Good, thank
Doing
you.
good.
Hello. Happy Community Day Eve.
Community Day? Oh, is it Community Day? Done and dusted at this point, actually, for most people.
Done and dusted.
It was yesterday.
That was good, Mark, mate. But shame there was no soundboard, eh? For that
I wasn't ready for him busting that one so early.
No, so we've got Kriket23 joining us for this episode. Thank you so much for returning to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, crikey, you were on episode 7.
Really early. Yeah, really early.
7, super early. First guest.
First guest type, you. Do I get a little platinum badge for that or some sort of achievement?
Yes. We've got like a sticker. We've got a...
Yes, sticker.
That doesn't sound convincing, Coops.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, you're not only the first guest of the podcast, you're the final guest of the podcast.
Oh.
No, you're not really.
Wow.
Final strike.
Ian, I'll be honest, yeah, you got me, bruv, because my eyes, I looked at you and I was like, are we not doing this anymore? I thought my drink was
It's exiting.
It was a breakup there, wasn't it? It was a final breakup, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not doing this again.
Yeah, it was. We're going different directions.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Also, Milo, what was this? Sorry, what was this?
That was my attempt at trying to holding some kind of note. It didn't
Can
work.
you do it again for us?
Good.
Fart.
That's it. We're going to clip that now. Milo.
Always like to provide for the soundboard. What's everyone drinking this
Inside of
evening
me.
or this morning in your case, Kriket?
I have coconut water. It's coconut water with coffee in it in case I need a bit more pep to keep me going.
Some morning energy.
It tastes like rubbish. It's dirt in a can, but I have gotten used to it, and now I think I actually like it. So
One of them ones.
Yeah.
One of them ones.
yeah,
No kombucha today, then.
for me, I don't mind kombucha. I'm waiting for.
Nice.
Oh, I wonder if my friend. Okay, I'm pretty sure my friend listens, and it's their first time having kombucha, and I'm waiting for them to drink it, and they have to drink it so I can hear it, and they know they're getting set up because we know kombucha is a little bit sour, and I'm like, it's just like regular soft drink. Go on, drinky, have a big gulp.
It's fine.
Do you know what though? Do you know what? Yeah, it's well controversial because I've met some people that literally love it, and others like they're like, oh, it's rank. Like there's not many people that are like, oh yeah, I love it every so often when it's there. Like it's really like Marmite, innit? You love it or you hate
It's one
it.
or the other, isn't it? But it's really good for you.
Yeah, it's organic, natural, innit? All of that sort.
You got to find a good one. Not all of them taste like sour. Some of them taste good. You got to find your vibe.
So, Milo, is that some sort of gin? It's a pink concoction you're drinking.
It is. It's a blood orange gin and tonic, but the tonic makes it look like sparkling rosé.
God, he's so posh, isn't he?
I approve, Milo. That's good. They're very nice.
It looks like something I would want.
It's very lovely.
It looks pretty.
It's lovely.
It looks pretty, just like the person drinking it.
Aww.
Oh, stop there. Go on, Marky boy. What have you got?
I've got Ian juice and a coffee.
What is Ian juice?
Oh yeah, Kriket has no context.
Oh no, yeah, no, Ian Juice is an actual Ian Juice. Like it's not.
I'm just saying, I know you guys are close, but I'm like,
No.
Good for you.
Ian leaves a sample with us every week.
Everybody should have a bit of Ian juice.
Oh, no, for fuck's sake, no. Actually, Ian, you give the context.
Yeah, go on, Ian.
Yeah, you pretty much summed it up, Coops. So because my surname is Waterfall, water, Ian juice, which is what I'm drinking.
okay. I probably could have worked that out. Give me a few more minutes.
Yeah.
We cut this entire thing in Kriket. You record a bit now where it's like, oh, I totally get what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, that Ian juice. I've got water over here.
So you've shipped it to Australia now, Ian.
Wow, Ian.
Oh, worldwide, Milo. We are now worldwide.
Ian's getting
It's like
about
it comes
here.
out of the tap.
It's like, next up, Ian's bathwater. No, I'm joking.
Oh my god.
Mark. Going back to you, bruv. Hold on, because I thought we said that you've now got to have as many drinks as how many guests that we've got. So now there's 5 of us. You need to have 5 drinks. Why have you only got 2? What's going on?
Because that isn't why I have that many drinks. It's just
We just made up that reason.
Yeah.
Milo.
I can make 3 more glasses, but if you want, but what you
Yeah.
got to do?
I want to see some Milo juice, some Coops juice.
That'll be Saturday,
Coops
mate.
juice.
That'll be Saturday.
Did somebody just whisper the F word? Did I just?
Maybe. Oh, yeah, Cricket, we've got a special guest. Special guest, would you like to repeat what you just said?
Mark, shut the fuck up.
Holy dolly!
That's you clipped now, by the way. That's you clipped, by the way. Yeah.
Ian's got loads of clips of Zoe Cricket, so you can probably have a
I've got loads of
conversation
clips of
engaging.
every guest that we've had since we've had Riverside.
Okay. I just heard a whisper, and I was like, I'm hearing things. I've been in
Why are your
lockdown
panties in
too
such a
long.
place? You'll be hearing lots of audio bites throughout the show, trust me. Ian is trigger happy with this soundboard.
Oh, hell yes.
Very trigger happy with it.
You'll be in like the deepest conversation, talking about like life, and then all of a sudden you just get the soundboard go, willies and titties, and you're like, yeah, there you go. See, something. Yeah, so just be prepared for that throughout the next hour. Cock. And
Okay.
see, there we go. Yeah.
All right.
Cock.
There you go. Let's move on to some of the niceties of, getting the episode going. So, Cricket, thank you so much for joining us for the show. And now is the time to delete all of your items.
Don't you mean Pokemon?
It's actually time to drop your incense, guys. Delete all your Pokemon. Drop your incense, as the sound effect has stated already, and do let us know using the hashtag Shinies of the Week. Clarify the spelling, you twat. There you go. It's SHINIESOFTHEWEEK in case.
Milo, just shut the fuck up.
Well done, Milo.
But
You nailed
moving
it.
on.
You nailed
There
it.
you go. Yeah, my dyslexic brain, it's only taken a little while.
Ian, I don't understand. When we don't want the soundboard, you play all the clips in the world. When we actually want the soundboard, you're never on fucking cue. Can we sort that out? Because it's starting to piss me off.
It's Ian, do better,
But
for
as you
God's
know,
sake.
Coops, there's nothing scripted, so I don't know when you're going to bust a joke.
This is true. This is so true.
Yeah, but you know when hashtag Shinies of the Week's coming, so get ready, you donut.
It's in the show notes. It's written down, bro.
I love that you just called him a donut.
Oh, yes, yeah. But he's my donut.
It's like Coops just
He's
went
my
wholesome.
Oh,
You're like, oh. Who doesn't love a donut?
No, I live in the nice part of South London, so I'll be effing and blinding, going, you effing prick, I tell you what, yeah, move away from me. And then at the end I go, you sugar plum, I just make it a bit nicer, you know? Oh.
But yes, use that hashtag to let us know on our Twitter or Instagram using that hashtag I had already said, and I'm not going to repeat it. If you bag yourself a shiny, a hundo, or something important to you while listening to this episode, we'd love to know. And Coops, can you actually drop a fucking incense this week, please, and partake?
I'll take the tiny wiener.
Turn your game on for once, Coops.
Yeah,
do
I'm
that.
actually, I'm okay, do you know what, I actually will. I'll load it right now, just for you. There we go.
Good
Oh,
stuff.
just now he says, you've just reminded me. I want
Just
to
now.
put it on right now.
So, Coops, before we go into the first segment, when was the last time you actually put the game on?
Tell you what, let me just really quickly, I'll give you my stamps, because that kind of gives you an indication, right? So my first
You should really
stamp
quickly
was
check if
September
you've got
the
any
13th,
rates.
Then September the 14th.
2000 and when? 2000 and when, Coops?
17.
So my stamps are September 13th, September 14th, September 19th, September 29th, October 3rd, and that's it. So yeah, we're at
Jesus.
yeah. Been a tough few weeks. But anyway, sorry Milo,
Oh,
bro.
Coops.
Well, we've got you back. Put an incense down, mate. You can do it.
It's my last one. Let's go. Let's get it.
It's my last one.
Let's jump into the Getting to Know You section.
And now, children, it's time for Getting to Know You with the Incensed podcast.
Love that soundbite intro. We have been quite irritated over the last couple of shows with various things. I've noticed there's a little trend going. We are called Incensed after all, really. So my question to you all is, what is the one thing that irritates you the most? The one thing that grinds your gears like a Peugeot driver with a manual gearbox?
Ian's soundboard.
short and sweet.
Well, unfortunately, some of the listeners seem to like it. So.
Some of them do. What grates me the most, I think we spoke about it on a previous episode, about things that really annoy me, and actually it feeds off that. It grates me the most people that walk their fucking dogs and let them shit on the path and leave it there, and that fucking grates me the most. I hate it when people like try and be all coy about it, and they're like going, "Oh, I don't know what it's doing." It's like, I can see what it's doing. Its arse is shaking. It's fucking shitting. and what I was.
But how do I catch Pokemon with dog poop in one hand?
It's just, you know what I mean? It's just annoying. It's unnecessary. It's just not needed. It's just not
Tepig
needed.
Comday flashbacks.
Yes.
What was it? Coops said, "Watch out, there's a fucking dog shit over there."
Marmaduke dog shit, wasn't it? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, in the dog's defence, you got to go when you got to go. Poor little things.
That's what I mean. It's not the dog's fault. We were saying exactly what you said. It's just that blatant disregard. It's like, it's outdoors. It'll just sort itself out. It'll sort itself out because it'd be someone stepping in it when they're playing Pokemon Go.
I can't stand it when you order a Hawaiian pizza. There's 4 ingredients. Okay. Pizza base, sauce, cheese, ham, pineapple. Can't stand it when you order a Hawaiian pizza and it has onion on it. And I'm like, bruh, it's not even an ingredient on the pizza. How did it get on there? Oh my God.
Niantic made it.
They must have. The thing is, I'm allergic to onion. So I ring up the store and I'm like, hey, Domino's that can't make a pizza. That's right.
Oh, name and
they
shame.
Are bad.
Oh.
Yes.
We love
Has
it.
no respect for people with food allergies that can kill them. Stop putting onion on your pizzas. Stop it. Doesn't belong there. Onion does not belong
true.
on ham and pineapple pizza.
Cricket, if they ever sponsor us, we'll make sure we pass on that message if they ever send you another pizza. I swear to God,
Thank you.
I'll say,
Thank you, you should.
Stop putting onion on a fucking thingy, you bubblegum.
Are we going to count in? Because
I've
look, the
I've already
raid.
caught mine.
Didn't
Sorry.
get the shiny.
But I got the final strike. You got to do the do-do-doos. No, it's not yay. Oi. It's the do-do-doos. You've been there. I've seen you both in my raid streams. You have to do this with me. I got the final strike.
Come on, Ian. How's it go?
It's coming. Do-do-do-do. Proof I tapped. Every time. You cannot miss a final strike opportunity.
Mate, I've been waiting by the raid screen and you didn't even send me an invite.
Oh, yeah, Ian, you didn't send Coops a raid.
Yeah.
Mine's almost shiny.
becoming a habit,
Almost. Alternate universe cricket is on here, losing her brains, catching a shundo.
Do you know what irritates me the most, guys?
People
when
not
people don't
inviting you to raid.
Do-do-doos?
Yeah, when people don't send you fucking raid invites. Yeah, no, and the do-do-doos. No, I'm joking. No. Do you know what kind of winds me up about the human race? It's those type of brothers. You know the ones when they're just too busy? They're just too busy. I just hate people. Like, to be fair, I've done it in the past, but there's people that are like, oh, sorry, I haven't replied for like 3 weeks. I'm too busy. And I'm like, yeah, but bruv, when I hang out with you, all you do is sit on your phone.
Yeah.
So it's like those type of people that they're, too busy, but you're like, yeah, but dude, like, I know what you do all night. You just sit on your phone on TikTok, on Instagram. Like, what do you mean you're too busy to answer your phone? Those people irritate the hell out of me. The too busy kind of people, but they're not busy at all. They're just scrolling on social media, pretending, acting like they're busy.
They're ignoring you, Coops.
Yes, and that, and, yeah.
You just need to come back with, oh yeah, I was going to invite you to this fully sick party, but nah, you're just too busy. So I didn't. Had a great time without you.
Yeah, I don't know how you you describe them, but the two busy people when
Twats.
they're not busy at all. Yeah, the twats. Ian, what about you, mate? What about you?
I don't know if we're going to be able to air this thing that pees me off, but people that super glue themselves to the M25.
Oh, yeah. Too right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I've got absolutely nothing against people protesting. That's their right. But don't fucking stop the traffic. I've got to get somewhere. You stop in the traffic while we're waiting for paramedics to come and dissolve you from the asphalt.
From the road, yeah.
How much super glue did this person use?
Not person, people.
People.
Did they have
People.
clothes on? Like,
Yes.
did they super glue their clothes? Because couldn't they just
Let's
wriggle
hope they're
out?
not doing it nude and face down, full body, starfish. That would have been very painful.
That would have been like that'd be like Coops is take that performance, wouldn't it? Is it?
Yeah.
Just a see-through thong.
That was quick. I appreciate that. That was quick. And what about you then, Milo?
Mine's also road related. Cyclists who jump red lights.
Yes.
Fuck me off so much because they're bad if you're a driver and they're bad if you're a pedestrian as well. I've nearly been run over as a pedestrian by a cyclist jumping a red light more times than had hot dinners. It's ridiculous, particularly here in London. It's just so fucking irritating. And also, then they shout at you. It's like I'm pulling out of a junction. It's green light for me in the car, and then they shout at you, and you're like, "Fuck off, you bell end." You know, you're riding without a helmet, not listening to the lights and stuff. I'd love to put an umbrella through your fucking spokes. That's what I'd love to do.
Can we extend this?
Hey,
just
Milo,
to
wait. You've got to end it off
cyclists?
saying donut. You've got to end the rant off saying something nice. Try it again.
All right. I'd love to put an umbrella through your spokes, you fucking fluffy bastard.
You fluffy bastard.
There you go. He's got the hang of it.
Can we just extend that from cyclists on the road just to cyclists full stop?
Cyclists in general, yeah.
I second that.
Yes.
I actually worry about cyclists because they don't have like metal around them,
Yeah.
and they could
Exactly. You know what would be
easily get
perfect for
hurt.
cyclists? Having a metal frame round them, glass windows, a petrol engine, and calling it a
like
car.
Two more wheels.
yeah, car.
2 more wheels. I like that, Milo. 2 more wheels. That's what's perfect. The cyclists.
That was fantastic. I love that discussion. Love a good old rant about something. But we're going to move it on now. Mark, it's time for the flex game.
Flex it up, flex it up.
God, let's see if we can hold on to that jingle for another week. For those who have only just listening, thank you. For those who have only just stumbled across us now or are unfamiliar with what we mean, Milo had a period where he took the theme jingle for this game, but we've wrestled it back off him, and hopefully we'll do the same again today. But it's only fitting that we start with the brand new Pokemon, which is Zarude. So hopefully everybody has caught theirs. I'm doubting Coops might have caught it.
Coops hasn't played the game for the last month.
Coops is saying, what is Zarude? What are you talking about?
Coops thinks you're talking
Coops
about
has a
Darry. We talked
hundo.
about this the other week.
I've never been so happy to miss a game before in my life.
I'm sure there's some that you will score on, Coops. So let's start there. Who wants to start? What were their Zarude IVs? And I'm assuming we've all played it on our main account, unless anyone's got a better one on their second account.
Don't get me started, mate.
People have second accounts.
Don't get me started.
Well, I'll start because it's only fair that I set a benchmark. My Zarude was 92%, so I was fairly happy with that.
Nice. Good going.
Well, I'll take it to the other end of the spectrum, and I got a 78%
Ouch.
Zarude.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Mine was an 89, I think, but yeah, mine's an 89.
It's not too bad.
It's not
actually.
bad.
Not too shabby.
Better than a dirty 2-star, because I'm like the 2-star research queen, and I was like, oh gosh, I'm gonna get a dirty Zarude, but I didn't. Ew.
I got the dirty Zarude. I got 80% Zarude,
Oof.
which I was not best. Particularly, okay, you brought up alt accounts, Mark. I thought, you know what? For once, I'm going to do the research on my spare account that I used to invite people to raids. 98% Zarude.
Filthy casual.
I was like, for fuck's
Filthy.
sake.
Oh, at least you can roll it. Oh no, you can't.
No.
So, Coops,
Coops wins because he didn't take part.
Zarood.
No, bro, that wasn't. No, mate. I wasn't joking. I'm on page 3. I've just checked. I wasn't joking when I've not caught it yet. So yeah.
Try and complete it before the end of the show.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
I was wondering.
Can I actually?
now.
Can I?
You might be able
They
to.
fixed the glitch with the battle, the grunts, so you can't just go in there
Oh,
with
yes,
one.
they did.
Oh.
Yeah, so you'll have to do the 5 grunts still.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Next week.
Next week. So that is a point to me. I'll take that. It's only fitting that we've gone from the latest mythical Pokemon to the first mythical Pokemon. And I'm going to be kind on this round because a mythical discovery also gave us our first encounter with Mew. But what I'm going to do, because we have had 2 rolls of the dice with Mew, I'm going to let you have your best IV on either normal Mew or shiny Mew.
Well, my best Mew is 93%.
Oh, I only have one Mew because
I
I'm
think
saving
my
my
best
shiny
one's
one.
in 8.
No, you go, Coops. You go, honey.
He does this. He
No,
does this.
you
He
go,
cuts
you
people
go,
off.
donut. You go.
Oh, you're the little donut with the sprinkles there, honey bun.
No, you're the little
Your little cream cake.
You
My
are.
little casual cream cake with a cherry on top. You go.
Oh, mate. Oh. God, how funny is that? I was just about to say, I've got to be careful. I'm in a relationship. I was like, no, that's wrong. Ian, give me that. Ian, you got to give me that.
Mine's a 93, but I haven't got
Nice.
my shiny Mew because I'm going to claim it on my first trip overseas. So I'm going to go and meet up with whoever
Oh,
I'm with,
nice.
my community, my creative friends, wherever I go. We're all going to stand together, and our shiny power vibes combined, I won't get a dirty 2-star Mew. I'm going to get a good one this time. So
Get the shundo.
Fingers
So-
crossed. Waiting.
Shundo.
That's perfect, that is. 293% at the moment. And Ian and Cricket are both leading at the moment. Who wants to go next?
I'll jump in next. Both my Mew are 89%.
oh,
No, not too bad.
matching.
Not
And
too
mine's
bad.
just a dead 84% for me, mate. Ian.
You've said it now, Ian, because I want the same.
Mate.
Both of mine are 84 as well.
Oh, I've got to give you that as well then.
So that is a point for Ian and a point for Cricket after that one. So at the moment, we've got 3 people on 1. And anyway, I thought because we had fond memories of GoFest 2019, we've spoken about it fondly. We did an episode about when we all went to Dortmund. It was epic. I thought, why not keep the trend going? And we'll go Jirachi.
But mine's an 11, 10, 12, my Jirachi.
Wow.
Mine isn't much better, Coops. I've got an 83.
83.
Mine's an 82er.
82.
I don't know if I've claimed mine.
It's another stack.
Casual cricket.
How do I spell it?
That's your Cricket.
Oh, no. It was hiding. It's okay. I was like, holy dooly, did I not get this? No. Oh, mine's not good. Mine's an 82. Yuck.
Snap. Yay, we're all doing terribly.
Yeah.
I suppose mine's technically 82, isn't it? There isn't an 83% one, so
Yeah, you're an
mine's
82.
technically
3 of us an
Yeah.
82. Oh, God.
Well, I'll take the bling and I'll take the win because mine is 92%. So,
It's still your
Didn't
game.
you design this, though? Like, did you just pick out your best
Mark got to
rare
pick all the ones that
Pokemon?
he... Yeah.
yeah, my
He's like, I'm just going to flex.
my 84% news run me home on that one.
Cricket, Milo does the same. He looks and he's done like 84 billion trades, and he's like, okay, boys, your highest trades. Like, that's what he does as well.
Yeah. He just goes to 4-star and is like, oh, yeah, let's just pick those.
Like, so this raid boss we're doing currently, how many raids have we done of it?
Like that, Milo, like that. 2.
They're all like 1, 2. I'm like, I've done 47.
Who wants
Why
to
have
guess
you
mine?
done 47? Or, no, you haven't, have you?
What?
He probably
I think
has.
he's done
40
100. I think he's done
What,
147.
Genesex.
Genset.
That's
I
right.
have actually done about 50 raids of it, yeah.
Why?
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 XL.
I was like, you
Hey,
don't
that
like
works.
money?
It's a bug type.
So
Well done, Ian. That's timely.
that wraps up the flex game. For the listeners that are wondering, did I fix it like Milo does? I didn't actually, because Milo gave me the Zarudas the first one. So actually,
I did.
He did. But that concludes it. So thank you, guys. Let's go over to who are we going over to now? Actually, are we still doing Coops?
Coops is over to you for the news.
Is the news.
I love the fact I've turned on the game twice in the last 2 months and I've got the news of what's going on. No, so I'm just going to get out the really quick Pokemon Go news, and then we're going to pass it over to Kriket and Ian because they've actually genuinely got some really, really important news. But let's get the shitty Niantic stuff out the way because are we doing the Pokemon Go podcast? Is that what we do here? Is that right?
Niantic be casual with the news like you.
Yeah, true. Luck never is on our side because we always stop recording, and then like the next day Niantic released this huge article of all this stuff, and we're like, for God's sake, we've just missed it. But Niantic did tweet out, they put eye emoji, and they put, we've heard reports of mysterious chanting deep in the wild. What's going on, with like a spooky emoji. And obviously this is going to be about the Halloween event, which I think, boys, starts on the 10th. Is that correct? Keep this in.
Back on. 15th.
Okay.
15th, 10 a.m.
Okay. Sorry, I should when you gave me the news, I should have been ready for this. So for the Halloween event, which starts on the 15th at 10 a.m. And basically, boys, if I'm correct, it's a picture, a shadow of Galarian. Is it Slowking? King. Slowking. Well, we got there. We got there in the end. So who's hyped for that? Not me.
Me? I'm hype. I'm hype. Do you want me to get my wallet now?
So you know what? Yeah, I'm confused. Didn't we already have the Galarian Slowpoke? Why could we?
Yeah, we did, but
Yeah.
the Slowking was going to come later, they said.
Because it's a ghost psychic or something, isn't it? Or ghost poison. It's a more Halloween-y Pokemon, I think.
It has a costume. It doesn't matter what it is. It's wearing a costume, and it's Halloween.
Yeah, but Kriket, come on, it's a little bit weak, though, isn't it? It's a bit weak. No, what do you think?
Available in 3-star raids.
Yeah,
Exactly. Look, there are many options that they could still release, but it's a new costume one.
I mean,
I see you're all like, Kriket, no, stop, back away.
Kriket, you know what? I think Ian should actually play some crickets for you.
There are people out there that are like, Kriket, I will do your raids with you. I will help you get the shiny costume Pokemon.
Kriket, put your wallet down. Back away.
I was just getting out my second and third credit card for Niantic. Like, that's how we win, yeah? That's how I get it, right?
I'll take the tiny wiener. But yeah, God's sake. But that is, to be honest with you at the moment, obviously we're going to talk about Liverpool as well, which is happening next weekend, but just sort of generally, that's kind of the only news. We're really looking forward. This Zaruda event is pretty dead, so we're really looking forward to the Halloween event, which starts on the 15th. And that's kind of it. And I'm pretty sure tomorrow they will release an article all about it, and we've just bloody missed it, which always happens to us. Actually, can I get the PvP corner jingle for this, Ian? Can we get like another, I think, why not? We rarely have it,
I can dust it off. Are we ready?
I love it. It's so sick. But basically, Pokemon Go this week did also announce as well, PvP's becoming a bit of an esport, and there's going to be a championship next year in 2022. And we've actually spoken, boys, we've actually spoken about this before this recording, and we are going to actually touch base on that. And boys, if you're incredibly lucky, when we do touch base on this tournament in a future episode, I might even invite on, wait for it, a PvP creator. How excited are you all?
Shut the fuck up.
You lot are fuming.
Nice,
but
Ian.
yeah, but
Nice,
that's
Ian.
kind of like the only bits of Pokemon Go news at the moment. And yeah, like I said, that PvP championship conversation will be coming soon. So yeah, that's the Pokemon Go news from me, guys.
But Coops, we have some bad news.
Is he impersonating a cow? Like, what was that?
Moving
What was
on.
that, Coops?
Insert ominous sounds.
Yes,
Wait,
bad
sorry, no-
news. Bad news. Twitch got hacked. Twitch
It
got
did.
hacked, and
It did.
In
Yeah.
serious sort of news here, we're taking the piss a little bit, but Cricket's just going to give you a few headlines about the Twitch hack, because if you have a Twitch account, protect yourself. So, Cricket, do you want to take the lead on this, please?
Yeah, I mentioned it because I am a little bit concerned about internet safety and the way that the community approaches internet safety, especially with raiding and international raiding. People are like, hey, I've got a raid. And then people are like, oh, DM me, let's do the raid. And they're forgetting to protect themselves. And people who are in a vulnerable state, whether you're younger or, think everyone's your friend and just hand out their personal
I do
information.
that. I think everyone's my friend. Sorry.
It's not good. You need to
Pay
know
attention.
people before you start DMing them. But so I've been trying to make a lot of
you took all our
announcements on
credit
my
card
channel.
info earlier from all four of us.
Come on, boys. He's actually trying to be serious.
It's just so I can get all the shiny
Just for the raid
costumes.
passes, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it was like 48 hours ago, Twitch source code was hacked and released to the internet. Basically, it puts all the Twitch creators in a bit of a vulnerable position. You may have already updated your passwords now, but if you haven't, it's really essential that you change your password, enable two-factor authentication, and change the passwords on anything you've connected to your Twitch account. Check your credit cards, because that information is now out there on the internet. I just feel like there's not enough people going, oh, am I being internet safe? And then someone in Zimbabwe is calling you a prince and purchasing hundreds of pairs of Jordans. Like, if you have not checked your Twitch account, especially if you're a creator, please, please, please change your password, enable that two-factor authentication, keep yourself safe, and then you should be okay. But the community did put out a lot of announcements on Discord channels and on Twitter, and if you saw it, it was like, oh yeah, cool, whatever. No, this is really, really important. Like, this is actually a significantly serious thing that's happened. So change your password.
Yeah, change your password. And like you said, actually change your passwords on things that you've got connected, because people link, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, everything to their Twitch, particularly if you're a creator. So change your passwords on everything. It's personal info. Protect it.
And not singling anyone in particular out, but don't have the same fucking password for everything that you own.
That's that. Yeah, don't do that. That's ridiculous. Don't do that.
Not ideal. No. If you need help thinking about passwords, you want something random and something that doesn't really make sense, so it can't be connected to you. Wherever you're setting your password, kind of listen to what you can hear. That can also, add some capitals, some symbols, the number 23 maybe, a couple of numbers, 23. And just make your password randomized that way. Write it down if you need to until you remember the new password, and then rip that paper up.
Cricket, for a minute then, I thought you were going to say, if you need any help creating a password, just give me all your details.
No.
I can help.
I can help you.
Don't ask anybody else what you should make your password. You should do that yourself.
Cricket, it's just, I genuinely thought you were going to go, and if you need a password, just do casual 27 UK Waterfall 23. That's what I thought you were going to say.
It could work. Add some symbols and some little exclamation marks and
Change some numbers instead of letters.
So we're
But all jokes aside, like Cricket is right, because
Yeah.
we spoke about this before we started recording, and obviously I've not been on social media much, so I didn't know about the hack. And obviously I've got a Twitch account. I think most of you guys listening would have a Twitch account. So yeah, like, just to reiterate what Cricket's saying, obviously she told me all about it. Change your password, without a doubt. Change your passwords, and yeah, just in case. Better to be safe than sorry.
Absolutely.
if you're not thinking about internet security and internet safety, maybe speak to someone about it. Talk about it, because people can steal your identity, especially children. When children hit 18, they can then apply for credit cards, and children in Australia are suddenly opening up credit cards and accounts over in America because their identity has been stolen before they turn 18 or 21. Hackers and people that are, not really thinking of the well-being of others are just holding on to that information and waiting. So yeah, guys, you got to be smart. Don't open your DMs to the world. Know people before you start messaging them, just to keep yourself safe. If you're a younger person, ask your parents, ask your friends, hey, should I be doing this? What information are they taking of mine? Maybe I should update my passwords regularly and not tell other people. Yeah, definitely just be aware, have the conversation, be aware. It's really important, especially going forward with the way technology is nowadays.
So with that, I've just changed our password, boys. So it's no longer is it incest ! I've but it's serious.
Which account, Mark?
Oh yeah. But it's serious. And to be honest with you, we had this chat before we were recording tonight, and I wasn't even aware of that, you know. And I thought I was pretty close. My ears were close to the ground on a lot of things going on in the world just recently. So yeah, you know, we've all pretty much, as we had this conversation, changed our password, set up 2-stage authorization on the account, and you know, it is really important you do the same. So yeah, that's scary, isn't it? Absolutely scary.
It is mad.
Especially if it's your job, if it's what you do for a living, you know. And it's not just creators, it's like everyone. Lots of people work with and on the internet now, so look after each other.
Internet safety tips with Kriket 23. There you go. Now that was actually some good, useful, serious news for once. Shall we move it on to the main discussion for this week's show, which, as I've said earlier, we've been critical, negative and stuff about things going on with Pokemon Go in the last kind of 2 months or so, but I wanted to bring some positive vibes this week. To be fair, Niantic haven't really helped themselves. But what I wanted to ask is, and this is going to be a sort of big open discussion, throw ideas out here, is if you could change the game of Pokemon Go, and I mean revert, overhaul, completely change, remove bits and pieces, fix bugs, GBL lag, event structures, what would you do if you were in the driving seat? I'd say just chuck out some ideas. We've already mentioned in a couple of episodes, you know, over the course of this podcast, some bits and pieces, like, you know, Coops brought in a Mega Revolve button in the raid lobby last week. You know, we've all been talking about a ready to raid button for, you know, 4 or 5 years of the game. There are lots of ideas out there, so the floor is open.
Man, how long have we got? got Kriket gone, darling, because you're on again to have some banter with us. Go on, you go first, and then we can we'll follow your lead, babes.
Okay, babes.
Babes.
Babes. I would like to see international trading. I am okay if they say you can't do regionals. Fine, keep that there. But the way the pandemic, we haven't been able to travel for almost 2 years now. Relationships that we had in person have become so much stronger and so much more important to us online and virtually. So all of my friends are overseas. You guys, I'm absolutely itching to come visit you guys. You're all close personal friends of mine, and you're all not in my country. Why can't I trade with you? Like, I don't really play with anybody here in person much anymore because everybody is overseas. So I want to trade my trash with them. Everybody knows my bags are always maxed out, and I'm like, somebody, like, I had 60 Heracross international distance trades that I could do. And even people in Sydney were like, oh, Kriket, if we could just trade, I would take you 60 Heracross. I get my XL candies and my extra candies, and I get bag space, and we get the pilot badges. Like, is it really that big of a deal to have international trades? Someone mentioned to me, which I'd like to throw out to the listeners as well, I'm really curious to find out, would you buy a pass to do an international trade? Because some people have said to me, you know what, I want to trade internationally so bad, just even with my lucky friends that are overseas that I may potentially never see, I would buy a pass to enable that trade. It's gotten to the point where it's not so much even just getting the trade done, it's getting a Pokemon from that person who you care, respect. You want the special Pokemon that person has caught, and it's that connection. It's that bond. So international trading, tick.
For me, I don't like the idea of a pass because I just can't give them any more of my money, to be honest.
I don't like the idea of having to buy a pass, but people are at the point, they've come to me and said, look, I would just do it. I would just buy the pass so that I can do the trade.
Well, subscriptions are coming,
stuff
so
in the code,
could be a subscription which I would I would do
get
that
it.
as part of a subscription perk.
Milo, we know.
I don't even need to say.
No, but Cricket, you know what though? I honestly do, and we actually spoke about trading a few weeks ago. I can't remember what episode it was, but we just mentioned, like, if I could just go on to Pokemon Go now and just trade with anyone in the world, you know, all my lucky friends, I would actually trade. I would genuinely trade. But the reason why I don't is because I just can't be bothered. And when you're with people, you don't want to sit there for an hour and a half, trade. Like, do you know what I mean? You've got other things to talk about and do and, you know, explore and, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to sit there staring at my phone like trading Swinub. You know what I mean? Like, I think Niantic. I think when Niantic get out their head that trading's actually a really boring and lonely task, when they realise that it's not an exciting thing to meet up with a friend and trade 100 Pokemon, like it's not exciting. It's not. No, I think
it's boring.
No, but I agree
right
with you.
there with you.
Yeah, that trading. If they can, I don't know how they would change it, but if that interaction could be dramatically increased as a permanent feature, mate, I genuinely would be trading, and that's coming from me. I genuinely would be.
I like the idea of that. I think if we talk about trades, you know, and let's say we could change the game completely to how we want. I wish that Community Day Pokemon Shinies weren't treated as special trades. That'd be fucking amazing.
Yes.
I think I'm with you on that.
Do they need to be?
You've got that 2-hour window afterwards, especially, where you can evolve to get the move.
Yeah.
Well, they could have a window where, say, like, you know, over the next 24 hours, as a bare minimum, it would be cool to just say, right, you could mass trade.
Yeah.
Mass trade Duskull. Yay.
Because, like you say, the 6 hour. I mean, this is a joke, is it? Now there's 6 hours. We're being honest, you know, you could really hit big figures. If you really want to hit it hard, you can hit big figures. And like you say, if you want to do that re-roll again, and that's really something you want to do, and I get that completely, you're going to have a bag space taken apart you with like 50, 60 of these things that potentially you'll never, even if you did one a day, you
Oh, shiny! Shiny! Shiny!
What have you got? What have you got? Oh, you got the Pikachu!
Yes! I really want this one! Oh my god! Yes!
That's the Pikachu with the hat. Safari hat Pikachu.
Oh my god!
Get the camera.
It's Incensed.
Get the camera. Oh,
I don't even have a photo. I didn't put my record on it. It's Incensed. I don't want to AR and lose it. So you all better send me this clip.
I can send you the video. We can send you the video.
You can send the recorded video.
I got it.
Yes.
Yes! I wanted this one so bad too. Like my costume Pikachu love is deep. It is so deep. Oh my god.
How deep, Cricket? How deep?
It's so very deep. I need this. Oh my god. It's only 1 star. But look, it's okay.
It's middle finger.
While
It's
you're
middle
looking,
finger stats as well.
It is. Hold on. Wait. While I got you guys. Hey. Look at its butt. Those shiny butts it's
Shiny
so much
Pikachu.
better than a regular butt. Look at my butt. Yes!
Milo.
Yeah.
Our luck.
Milo.
It's the luck.
How deep is Cricket's love for shiny Pikachu?
Inside of me.
Cricket, listen. Do you know what we've got to say to that, mate? Do you know what we've got to say? GG's.
Oh, surely.
Mate, that's brilliant.
Oh my god.
It's the podcast look. It's the podcast look.
It is genuinely the podcast like that's dope.
Can you make sure you do hashtag Shinies of the Week, please?
Yes.
I will.
Include it into
Oh
each
my
episode.
god. I can't believe I just got it. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Is that the first one, the Safari Zone? Not the Safari Zone, the Safari hat.
I'm like Pika cursed. I don't even have a shiny Pikachu. Like a basic one.
Really?
Really.
Jesus.
Costume.
Mine has got
I thought I was cursed.
and...
No, I thought I was cursed with Pikachu, but no. Apparently, even
So was
worse.
Echo.
Oh my
I
God.
want them.
Echo was as well, wasn't he?
I have 4. That's it. That's all I have.
Only?
Shiny
Oh,
Pikachu.
wow.
I never get them. I'm the most unlucky shiny hunter in the world. But
Got to come back on the podcast
I
more.
could hug you right
Name
now.
it Incensed now.
If I could hug you guys right now and then like run around and do a little high five. Hold on, I have room for activities. If y'all just put your hands up and I'll be like, yeah!
My hands up. My hands up.
Milo.
What are we doing?
Because we're high fives. Would you do it?
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew.
Do you know what though? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it now, right? that brings back so many memories of in-person events, doesn't it? That very moment then. I just love being at Dortmund.
Yes, people's joy.
It's
people's joy.
Being around Dortmund, though, and you just heard pockets of people going, yes, fuck yeah, and you hear it, and you see it.
It's true, yeah.
But I hope you don't do that every time you get a shiny Duskull on Cricket at the weekend, because you're going to be knackered by the end of it. Shiny Duskull!
I love shinies.
I know, they're brilliant, though.
I love shinies. They always surprise. I honestly do not get that many, and they always catch me by surprise. And I'm like, oh my God. Everybody else I play with, like Matt, Rochi, I have a saying now, and I'm like, oh, are you doing a Matt? Are you doing a Catwoman? These people that play with me get 4 or 5 shundos every time. Catwoman got the Lake Trio in under 5 raids all on the first day.
Oh my God.
And I was like,
Christ.
I know. I'm like, I don't stand a chance if all you peeps are sucking
taking
all
all
the
your luck.
shinies out of the atmosphere. I'm like, I rock up to a nest and I'm like, you all put your phones away. I'm checking first. And then I do check first, and they get the shinies and the hundos. I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's mad.
Oh man, I can't believe I got one.
I love it. On the
Big Pog moment.
Big Pog.
I'm going to sadly bring it back to the conversation. Something I would like to have in the game that I would add is quite simple. You know, we've got raid timers at the top of the gym, at the top of the raid that shows you how long's on it.
Yeah.
I would like one for Team Rocket Grunts, just to say, because
So you know when they're despawning, yeah.
you know when they're despawning. That's perfect. If I'd known when they're popping up and stuff, that'd have been cool.
I would like an option to turn the grunts off as well.
Oh, yes,
Like all the people, because sometimes I'm like, I just want to spin the stop, and they stand on the Pokemon, and I'm like, let me tap that, let me tap that, let me tap that. And you can't. I'm like, I wish I could just turn them off.
I'm
like,
with you.
go
That's
have
a
a rest,
really good
Felicia
idea.
Grunt.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head
'cause-
then. I get so frustrated with that fucking balloon when it comes, and I'm like, I don't want to touch you. Balloon, bugger off, leave me alone.
What about this then? I don't know if you guys will like this, because I'm sure we've all been in this situation and there's been a challenge like what you're going through with Zarude, and it's like defeat 8 Team Go Rocket Grunts. What about this as a suggestion? Why doesn't every single Pokestop have a grunt on, right? So every single Pokestop's got a grunt on. But you know when you click a Pokestop, right? And then you press the top right-hand corner and you can go to edit and move location and all that, right? What about if there's a button like that on the Pokestop on like the top left-hand side that you can see the grunt? So instead of like we've discussed about them always getting in the fucking way, they're always there, you can't get rid of them. When you want them, there's none there. Why not be it? There's always a grunt at every stop. So if you wanted to go out and grind grunts, you could just go out to every Pokestop and press the top left-hand side and battle a grunt type thing. Or would that be is that a bit of a stupid idea?
No, I like that. You have like a switch, you can turn it on or off almost, couldn't you? Like, have grunts or not have grunts.
You basically pick and choose when you want to battle a grunt. Yeah,
I like that. 'Cause, I mean, we can turn the Rocket Radar off for the leaders and Giovanni. You can turn that off in your bag.
Yeah.
So why can't we just turn off, I'll definitely have that. Turn off the grunts. Because it's com days and special events when you just want to catch shinies, check for shinies and all of that. And then it's like there's one. It's always when it's an Incensed spawn that spawns inside of the rocket person. You're like, I'd rotate 360 degrees. I can't hit it. I can't hit that.
Yeah.
It's
You're
impossible.
I like that, Coops. Good chat. Talk about costume Pokemon. One of my biggest bugbears. Let us evolve costume Pokemon. All I ask for, just let us evolve them. Certainly, if you get a decent one.
But do you want to? Do you really want to?
Not that one.
Mark, I'll be interested if they've got a mega.
Oh, can you
mega
imagine?
costume
They
mega.
should. I want a mega Chonkachu. I want a mega Chonkachu raid. You're all quiet. You're all like, Cricket, stop. Stop.
Yeah, we're gonna play some more crickets now. Ian, you're always so quiet. What about you then, bruv? Why are you always so quiet in these discussions?
What I would like to see is potentially going to trigger, maybe out of the 5 of us, probably you the most, Coops. Because you're always saying you want the game to move forward and be different and evolve, and I want it to go back, one feature of the game, to go back to when the game was first launched. And I want every Pokemon to have individual IVs and CP, which was on it when the game first launched, and they took out very quickly because the game was too big as a file size. That way, people that are chasing hundos can't use maps anymore. It truly will be random then, and that's what I would love to see come back.
Well, it is.
See,
It's
I
random.
don't use maps. I don't
Because
use
everybody
maps.
gets the same. Everybody gets the same CP IVs, Milo. Whereas when
No,
the
but
game
it's-
first
it's
launched,
random.
everybody had random.
It's
Was it
random up
really,
until
mate?
level 30.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you're over level 30, then you get the same IVs as everyone, I
Yes.
think. Anyone who's under level
When the
30
game first
gets
launched, it was
individuals.
completely random.
I mean, listen, it's controversial, yeah, but I don't hate it, mate. Honestly, I don't hate it. All I will say is that a big part of the reason why I love this game is the thrill of chasing hundos, especially good meta ones, and
But
you
you
can
can
have
still
a
chase
team of...
them. The game would be as designed. You would then it would be random. You just wouldn't have a map to chase
Well,
them
you
around
can't-
London.
You can't
You can't
chase it
chase-
then.
yeah,
no,
you
'cause
can't-
if
No,
it's
but
not
that-
Yeah,
available...
you can't get all your
But you
friends
should-
together then and be like,
The
oh my
maps-
god, run!
The maps
It's like
really
it's
are
like
not
putting a
part of-
blindfold on and saying, follow that car. And you're like, well, where the fuck is it?
It's like the 3 leaves. The leaves spring up and you go up the street and down the street and you just got to follow the leaves. Do you remember the
Exactly.
leaves?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah.
little footstep. Yeah.
Yeah.
The footstep
But
tracker was
Ian, though,
nice.
as much as I love you, you can't. If there's no maps, you can't chase hundos, bro. As
No,
much as I
but
love you.
what I'm saying is that's why I want it back, because you really will then be playing the game as they designed, randomly. You will literally be playing it properly rather than just going, oh, there's 10 streets away. I'll just jump in the car and go there. Is it shiny? It's great for a video, but it just takes the excitement out of the game.
No, it's, yeah, and for
It's
the
okay.
for
He's
the
allowed
first-
his opinion.
It's nice.
No, but
I disagree with it entirely,
but
but...
I think
Coops
for
will
the
argue me.
first
If Milo
time,
had said this, Coops would be like, oh, yeah, that's fine, Milo. Yeah, I agree with you.
No, I was
No,
actually.
I wouldn't.
No, this is Mark. I was going to say this might be the first time it might be Ian and Mark on the same team, and me and Milo and Kriket can be the referee. But I have to disagree only because I feel like Milo, I'm being prejudgy. He might not think this at all, but I think you say it takes the excitement out of the game, whereas for me, that's the reason why I get out of bed to go to a community day is to get a hundo. If I did 8 community days in a row and never, ever, ever got a wild hundo, and I didn't have one in my bag before from research, I go, can someone shoot me? Like I just don't understand.
That's not how I play the game. I don't chase. I don't use a map. So I think
I also don't use a map. But,
I think it depends where you live, doesn't it, as well? Because sorry to jump in, Kriket.
Yeah.
Because I've always done community days and never used a map ever. I've never played it in a place where there's a map ever. I know Milton Keynes, when we went together, someone had a map then, but there wasn't one before. But I've never played it with a map. But like with you boys, not you boys, that sounds a bit hypocritical, but with you guys in London, that's big, dense areas, there's loads of people doing it, that data's all there. If that was available to me on day one of doing community days, I might have be on that same headspace, but like you said, because I've never played it like that. I've never ever had that temptation to. Well, there's no maps in bloody where I live anyway. It's fucking there's more cows than fucking maps.
Yeah. I'm a bit like you, Merciful. There's no maps where I live. No one cares about where I live. But there is maps in Newcastle, more in Sydney. Other people that will come and like pass by and go, oh, there's a hundo up there, it's this CP. I will go and be like, oh, thanks for the tip, and run and do it. But I don't actually have any map or any idea on where those maps are to go and check them and find them. It's more such and such Joe Blogs walks down the street, he's like, oh, Craigie, did you get the hundo? And I'm like, no. What time did you catch it? What was the CP? Everybody, let's go.
The rush,
like,
go.
It's more, yeah, and that is fun. That is actually fun.
But you hit the nail on the head then, because like when we used to play it, it would be like it'd be an area where there's loads of spawns, and someone would go, "Oh my god, there's a 4-star here," because someone's clicked it, checked it, gone, "There's a 4-star here," and like everyone's like, "Well, what's the CP?" Like you said, "What's the CP?" Oh, it's like
Is it on an incense? Was it on an incense?
Yeah, exactly. Is it on incense? No, it says it's not. Okay, let's get it. Like, that's really, really, really fun.
Yeah.
No, and I get it though, because because you kind of think it's like not like a cheating way, but it just makes it a bit I don't know, like just a bit like not how the game was designed. But I honestly think a little percentage of the player base would not play this game if it wasn't for maps and chasing hundos. I've got a lot of friends like in my community that I know, and they literally play the game because of hundos. They just obsess with hundos, legendaries, research tasks in the wild, shundo, the shiny. I don't know. I don't think it's boring, but I can understand your point. I can see where you're coming from.
I do get where Ian's coming from. I do entirely understand. It's the randomized thrill. I think you're sort of looking
Absolutely.
for, aren't you?
Once every 10 months.
I feel like if people want to use maps, that's okay. I don't have a problem with that because the thrill is randomized for me anyway because I don't use those.
Yeah.
And
okay, yeah.
I feel like someone else using maps and getting a hundo isn't actually affecting me and my game. Like, I'm excited for them.
It
Other
doesn't,
people,
does it? That's true. Yeah.
Other people being good and getting shinies, because the shinies are fully randomized, right? Everybody else gets them, not me. And I'm still happy and excited because I'm like, oh, is that what it looks like? Snap, save me a double. Because one day we will trade, because you know I'm never going to catch one. So that's still exciting to share in. So I can see both points of view. But for me, I play like Masterful and Ian, but I'm pretty sure most people around me are aware I can't not tap check Pokemon. Like, I just can't stop. So other people will stop and check for the hundo and then go, oh, Kriket, did you get this one? Star it. Because they know that I won't, like, I get totally absorbed and keep, if you're not playing your phone and I walk past and it's there, I'll be like, that one. Like, I will check your Pokemon. Like, I can't help it. The IVs being randomized is interesting. That's how it is in the main series Pokemon games, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So that's probably more true to the, I guess, nostalgic feels of the game and the Pokemon universe that we've grown up with. But I also really appreciate the way that people can come together and get excited and have that story with, oh my God, do you remember when we ran up that hill and our butts were hurting, but we kept going and like 50 of us went for this hundo and then, oh my God, Milo's friend got the shundo and it was epic. Like, that story and that energy and that passion. Yeah, that is what feeds in to bringing more people in, and that's what connects us. So I like both ideas. I like the nostalgia, but I also like sharing the, oh my God, a hundo, get it, mine! Like, that is fun.
For me personally, I think that, like what Kriket said, I've got hundreds of stories about what Kriket just said about, all of your mates run into a hundo, and I've got no stories of me trying to find a wild hundo for 4 years and then I've just got no stories about it. So, and that's the memories that I've, like I said, I can see it from both points. I genuinely can, but I'm not triggered, I swear.
That's the real beautiful thing about this game, is that it's like music. The way we play is unique and individual to everyone. I'm a shiny hunter. I love the sparkles. People just want to walk and hatch eggs. People just want to get all the platinum badges. Everybody plays. We can come together, but still, this is my game. I play it for me, my style. Yeah, I can find similar people that play my style, but I can also share in the good time and have a positive experience with people that play a different style or people that want to hunt PvP IVs only. I want shinies, they want something totally different, but we can come together and still have that experience. It's like music. There's a little something for everybody, and it's so everybody's taste is going to be different, but it brings us together.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that entirely. And on the note of, I guess, having fun times with friends, I would increase the number of gifts you can open.
Yes.
And send. And get. And
send.
hold.
Yes. Everything to do with gifts. It needs to be more.
More stickers as well.
I would go further and say, like, I would personally love to do like a proper care package. I would do a care package thing in the game because certainly, like, we're still in the pandemic, but in the really early days, the gifts weren't boosted or anything like that, so it was difficult for people to get items. And I'm sitting here on 7 stops, and I'm like, if I could give people 1,500 Pokeballs, I would. But as it is, I just have to put them in the bin, which is quite annoying.
Yes.
So I would actually quite like to gift items to people.
Because you're a good guy, Milo. Because you're a good guy.
Yes, despite everything.
Okay, speaking of care packages, can we just talk about the birthday box?
Oh, did you actually get it? Did you guys get it?
It wasn't worth it.
I didn't claim it.
I was live and they were like, oh, did you claim the birthday box? And it was like 3 minutes past 5. And I was like, what birthday box? And they were like, oh, look, I've got this. And I don't have that. And then, no.
It was available for 6 hours.
No.
It disappeared really quickly.
Here's a chocolate cake. It's the best chocolate cake you've ever had in the world. The birthday box was not the best, but just go with me here. Here's the best, nicest,
thin
no
sliced
calories,
chocolate cake.
gluten-free, everybody-friendly chocolate cake. It's so delicious, but you have to do this thing between 11 and 5, and you have to make sure you're going and doing that. But if you don't try this cake before 5 p.m., it's gone forever.
Exactly.
Like,
what
what
about
rubbish is
people
that?
like me that didn't even load the game on the 5th? How's that fair?
Okay, let's put this in perspective. You missed out on 2 TMs, 50 Pokeballs, and a lucky egg.
Ian, it was 1 charged and 1 fast.
Yes, it was. Yes. Sorry, Milo.
When I saw the lucky egg, I was
I
fuming.
needed the 50 Pokeballs,
Yeah.
joking aside. Rules.
I'd like the balls and the egg. That'd be cool. It was not very well played because it's 11 till 5 your local time. I can play this game 24 hours. I can play with the Americans, and as they go to sleep, the Europeans wake up, and then the Aussies. Like, I can just keep rolling through time zones and keep playing this game. There are people in other countries that come to my time zone because they work night shifts and they play during the night. So they're out playing Pokemon Go at 3 a.m. And anyone who's like, who does that? People have different lives. There needs to be some consideration for individual circumstances and that they're all different. So why not have it available for a 24-hour period? Your birthday lasts for 24 hours.
That's a day.
Is it really that hard, or is it really that expensive for Niantic to gift us an egg and 50 Pokeballs?
Has it? No.
How? What? Why? Hello?
No, I agree.
I was very disappointed.
So things we'd have improved, we'd have put more stuff in the birthday box and had it for longer.
Yeah. Make the birthday a bit more fun.
Make it more fun. I want to go on one thing, and I think this will be my final point on this, but revert back. I think that was a good point, Milo, that you said on the thing. I'm mortified following some of the stories we talked about, how common they made Unknown. That fucking annoyed me, that did. How they were just like throwing it out for every man and his dog to get it, spawning on Incensed events, putting them in raids, all that. I remember when the Lake Trio were first rare, and it was mega rare out in the wild,
in the wild,
it was mega rare. And they said, coming to raids, and I actually made a big noise about it. I said, that's just leave it fucking rare. I don't mind some being really rare. Leave some Pokemon to be mega rare. But they, and I don't mind that, but that's my opinion. But they don't like it, do they? They leave it for a little bit, and then, okay, another one, right? You get your Go Fest ticket, you pay your money for it, and then about 2.5 months later, everyone else gets their Mellow Air. Well, actually, why can't we get another roll of Mellow Air? Why can't players that have done it and paid it get another roll of the dice of Mellow Air? Why can't we have 2 attempts at getting a better one?
You will when the sun comes out.
Yeah.
But the point I'm making is we've paid the money, it's up front. Everyone else has waited 2.5 months, and they've got exactly what we got: 1 roll of Mellow Air.
Yeah, I think I know what you're getting at.
Yeah.
I think my take on that is you're paying for the event, not the Pokemon. You're paying for the experience.
Well, the Pokemon's
of the
kind of like it's like the central thing. They always say this is the special research sort of thing. I'm kind of with you in a sense. Like, if you pay for the ticket, you get 1 more encounter. I would do that personally.
40 Mellow Air Kansas isn't very helpful.
Yeah. Particularly if you get like an 84%er.
I'd like another go at Mellowetta. I got a dirty 2-star, so it'd be nice to have one that I actually want to keep. Can you trade? You can't trade Mellowetta, can you?
No mythical trades.
So, that's
there will be another form of
disheartening.
Mellowetta eventually released.
Yeah, I'm happy for everyone to have it, but if I've paid money, I would like to do the research again. And anyone who's like, oh, but you get 2. Yeah, because I spent money. You're getting it for free now, and I'm happy for you to have it for free. But is it that bad that if I bought one and then I get the free one? Is that really the worst thing in the world? It doesn't hurt anybody else.
Do you know what I want?
Buy one, get one free.
Yeah, do you know what I want? I want my money back from Mr. Rhyme. No, but you know,
Where
boys,
is that mon?
you know what though? This is mine. I love this. I love this, and I'm so glad we've had Cricket on to talk about it. But boys, can we like dedicate one episode just to talk about like improvements in the game? I actually think this is like a whole hour episode, and we can like ask the Patreons. We can like put out some Twitter stuff. Marky boy, what do you lot think? I think it's got legs.
73% or something.
Two stars.
Ouch.
Terrible. I'm hearing you, Coops.
I would trade mythicals.
Trading mythicals.
Trade mythicals. Yes. Anything that's been in a raid, I would like to see.
Genocide,
like, so Dark Ray.
Yeah.
Anything that we've raided for, and I have 50 of. I would like to, if people haven't been able to raid for them, so my auntie who plays at home in a wheelchair, no stops around her, she can't get some of these Pokemon. I want to give them to her. I have heaps. Why can't I? Fill her decks up. Share the love. I really would like to see, there's two more things that I'd like to see. I'd like to see us to be able to summon a raid, not have to hunt it down like they do in the Harry Potter series. You go to the gym and you choose which raid you want to do and select that and be like, yeah, I want to do a legendary here, not have to drive around or walk around and go and find them. I understand the exploration part, but they already have products out there that also have an exploration, be in the world, go and search around your world, experience the places where they are. Yeah, you can summon a raid, the one you want to do that you're actually interested in, and not have to wait.
Idea. Yeah.
Fungus.
All the fungus raids.
Fungus
All of
raids.
them, mate. All of them.
If Fungus could be a shiny Ditto, would you do the raid? If it could change into a shiny Ditto?
Hell no.
Not with the ratio it is now. Not with that ratio.
More fungus raids.
I like them mushrooms. The other thing with raids I'd like to see is, why are we limited to 10 remote people? Why can't I, who lives in the middle of nowhere, that all of my friends, one, pandemic, we can't be together anyway. I know the world is opening up and that's changing. However, there are people that will continue until they're comfortable, stay at home, until they're vaccinated or they feel safe or they're ready again to come back out, because there's a whole heap of deep psychology here that is just being overlooked. And well, if you're not ready to go outside, we'll leave you behind. That's not cool. I'd like to go to a raid and invite 20 of my overseas friends, because nobody here is playing with me. And most of the time when I'm out vlogging and stuff, it's me and maybe a handful of people. All of our friends are overseas as well. We want to fill the lobbies with our friends, our people. You can still talk to Joe Blogs that wanders along as like, hey, can you help me with this raid? But the majority of people that I have encountered, they're already proficient raiding on their own most of the time, and they don't want to raid with you.
But Cricket, it's like what you're saying. Even if they met in the middle, and even if you could invite 10 friends to a raid, that would be sick. That would actually be sick. Yeah, I'd like that.
We can do 10 if you jump in and out. But like, why limit it at 10? Is it really that bad or that offensive if we can invite 20? Is that really the worst thing? I don't think so.
I don't think it is.
If they take away the damage, holy dooly. Because remember how they were discussing, people who remote raid, the damage will be reduced.
They're going to drop it down to 5 as well. We're only going to have 5 slots and do 25% damage or something. Like,
I think that's a really bad idea. I think that's a horrendously bad business move, because like all the changes they have made in the last 2 years have been inclusive, pro people. Rolling them back is, especially the rating, like, that's, if I can't come and play with you guys in person, whether it's because I can't, like, I want to travel, but there are people here that might not be able to ever afford to travel outside of Australia, but they still have Pokemon friends in other countries. Is it that bad that those people want to play with their friends and their friends are overseas? That's how they interact. That's how they spend time together. That's how they connect. They do the raids with their friends. Let's put a bit more value on that interaction and that relationship.
Yeah, I agree entirely.
I think you could do a whole episode on raids. Open that can of worms up on raids as well, guys.
For sure.
I think we could prattle on about this for ages. There's so many things we'd love to chuck in the game, but I think we've got to move it on. Should we have a little discussion quickly about Liverpool Safari Zone? Because it's in less than a week. I'm excited. I'm playing the Friday. Coops, you're with me. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good. First in-person event. Mark and Ian, you're Saturday, aren't you?
Saturday.
Like I said, sorry to sound like a real come down. It's just I can't build myself up for a re-roll of a crap event. But the in-person, I get the in-person bit. I get the in-person bit. The event itself doesn't give me any excitement whatsoever. So that's the only reason I feel like that. So that's my opinion.
Are they going to have the festival again, like with the artwork and the stalls and, you know, all the little treat things?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. So there's going to be like merch stalls. There'll be the team tent bits and pieces.
They're doing special Safari Zone t-shirts. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
I'll actually get one.
You say woo, we're going to be buying them, you know that.
That's what I mean. I'll definitely buy
I
it.
think we have to buy another one, send it to Kriket as well.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, only if you want to. You know my PO.
You can do it.
It's probably a small.
People who had the Friday ticket but now can no longer go on Friday can go. They can pick up a goodie bag of things as like sort of compensation, saying like, "Sorry, you can't make this event because obviously you can't shift your ticket slot." But what they've told them to do is come to the Safari Zone and pick it up on either the Saturday or the Sunday in person. Like, sorry, what?
Can someone else pick it up for them? Like,
I hope so, because I'm going to try and pick up a few for my friends who can't go for the Friday. But it's that sort of thing. It's like, so you're telling people who can't make the Safari Zone to come up on the weekend to pick up a bag of bits. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting logic. Yeah.
we need like a Safari Zone group huddle. I don't have a ticket, but let's all come in and get pumped.
I'm excited.
Come on, guys.
I am excited. It's
Shinies.
the first in-person event in like 2 years.
It's the first. Yes.
I'm super stoked, actually. It's going to be really, really good fun. I hope that we have good weather for it. And I'm hoping to see certainly Mark, Ian and Coops. Hopefully see you in Liverpool. Sorry you can't make it, Kriket.
I'm looking forward to the event. I'm looking more forward to Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday night's going to be good. And hopefully we can see a couple of people there who are listening to the podcast. Do stop us if you find us in Liverpool. Say hello.
Do your best impression of Croydon Pikachu.
Croydon Pikachu, yes.
I definitely want to see a cosplay Croydon Pikachu at Liverpool Safari Zone. That'd be brilliant.
Yeah, no, do you know what the thing is though? Like, I'm a bit like Marky Boy. Like, I'm a bit worried, yeah, because it's in a week's time, right? Like right now, to be recording this, it's in a week, and they've released no details on it whatsoever. And I'm just worried it's going to be the exact same event as it should have been last year. But literally, I'm going all the way to Liverpool. Like I said, nothing, no hate against Shiny Chow Chow, but Chinchu. But do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want another 7. I'm just a bit nervous. They've not released any details, but like I said, we're all together. We're all gonna have a right laugh anyway. And yeah, I'm with Ian Saturday night. It's gonna be litty for really, baby.
We can transfer all the Chinchu together.
Yeah, God bless your Chinchu.
Yes, yeah.
But I'm looking forward to that event, playing with you guys. I think it's going to be really, really good fun. The only thing I'd like to say is let us know on Twitter if you'd rather have the 5 of us running Pokemon Go instead of Niantic after hearing our talk about how we'd add various things to it. But now, some say that Niantic interns believe Pikachu is a euphemism, and that on the 4th of October, they got a hold of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. All we know is it's time for Ian to
Ask the intern.
Thanks very much, Milo. And this section I genuinely believe is getting harder and harder to do. So I'll pull a few, but Niantic are getting wise to us. So here's the first one. Hey, Niantic, I had a box in the store, which was one of those free ones. I just went to grab it, then it was put in there today. I've been trying to make space. I just went to grab it, and it's been removed. Like rude and jiped. Niantic's reply, hello trainer. A free box was available in the shop between 11 AM and 5 PM local time on October the 6th. It could be possible you tried to claim the free box after 5 PM. Sadly, this box is no longer available. When I try to log in using my Facebook, it's like I've created a new account. This is still happening since yesterday. I don't want to lose my account. So Niantic's reply, sorry to hear you're having trouble logging in via Facebook trainer. Make sure you're entering the correct credentials when logging into your Pokemon Go account. Meanwhile, I've requested some more information via DM. Please take a look. And obviously there was the issue with
the outage
at Niantic Help. Supposedly, there should have been an event. Oh no, that's the same one. Sorry. Okay. Okay.
Come on, Ian.
To all the girls in Liverpool, lock up your aunties. Ian's about.
Up to 10:30 at night.
Mark, that is coming from Mark. There's a whole 2 years younger than me.
2 years younger. That's winning, isn't it? That's a win, isn't it? I take that as a win.
You know what? I'll say this to the four of you now. It's experience, guys. It's experience.
While falling asleep.
I feel like we're missing some sort of like you silver fox kind of reference here. You're like,
Ian's a
There's no
good-looking
reference.
fella.
They just call me old all the time. Okay, so the last one we've got today, it's just basically a PvP arena with no Pokemon in it. PvP. New bug at Niantic help. I was charging my attack. So Niantic's reply, thanks for sharing, trainer. Our team is working to put these unintended occurrences to rest and improve the gameplay experience.
I was expecting this could be a visual glitch. Please
You're
check your
sincerely-
connection.
Yeah, I knew you were going to...
No check your connections. Yours faithfully, Casual Coops.
That's a Coops.
I knew it. Fuck it, I knew it.
And Milo, that's all we've got tonight. That took nearly half an hour just to find those three, and it was tough.
They got wise to us. 35 weeks, they are really, really wise to what we do. But cracking stuff, Ian. Thank you very much. Cricket, it is over to you for the Shinies of the week. Clarify the spelling, you twat.
Shinies of the week.
Shinies of the week. Do, 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 do. I love it. Okay. Shelby. The first one is from Shelby. While listening to Incensed podcast at work, first raid of the new event is Sparkly. Shinies of the week. Oh my God, so stoked. Thank you guys for the shiny podcast luck. And Shelby has got a shiny Rufflet 1026 on the combat power. So it's where the booster bubba boo. You go.
Boosted, nice
You
one.
go.
Yes.
Yes. Congratulations. I have two now, so I'm like, yeah,
Okay, I'm
share
doubly
that
jealous.
love.
I haven't got one yet.
The next one is from Nukemz Brown. Oh my God. Sparkles. Oh my God. Faces. Listening to the podcast pays off every time. Occasionally, star eyes. Knew instantly what to call this shiny. It is called Thanachu, and it is a Explorer shiny Pikachu. But there's no butt pecker. There's no butt picture here. So
Go on, Nakeem.
congratulations,
Get your photography skills right.
Nakeem.
Yeah, congrats.
Congrats. Shiny Pikachu with the hat.
Hey, but
I know
photos.
someone that got one of those today. So the luck is real. The luck is real. We twinsied. We twinsied across time zones. I might mess this up, but I will do my best to pronounce this. La femme avec la habile? Habile?
That's it.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
that's it.
cool. Incensed podcast, catching up, and first shiny shadow scyther. First shiny shadow scyther. That's almost a tongue twister. After 6 shiny pincer. Hashtag shinies of the week.
Jesus.
You shadow
Wow.
pretty photo.
They are shadow shiny blessed. Christ.
Good on you. And then there's two more because they're sparkly and it's exciting. Y'all gonna hear them all. Samuel P91 caught my second rufflet from a research task. Family completed. Mic drop. Boom! Done just over 100 tasks for it. It's a rufflet 600 CP shiny. It's beautiful. Congratulations, Samuel.
Congrats, Big Pog.
Congrats.
Conquest one as well. Nice.
And the last one, nobody cares. No, I'm kidding.
Is it one of
Last
us?
one. The last one is from our very own Sparkly Donut, Masterful 27. Nice. Despite it being a slightly underwhelming event, I've snared a shiny I needed on Niantic's birthday. I was also listening to Incensed podcast as well. It even delivers sparkles to its host. Love it. Hashtag Pokemon Go. Happy eyes, sparklies. Woo! Congratulations, Masterful, on your shiny rock and roller CP648.
Boom.
Well done, mate.
Boom.
Ian.
This is the best segment of the entire podcast. Yes.
We like this segment, and nobody's done it with more energy
It's my
than that. That
favourite
was
segment
stellar.
ever.
Who created this segment?
The man himself. The man himself.
Oh, Masterful, did you? Oh, insert self-plug here. You. Good job, Masterful.
Testament
Just
taste.
say insert blowy here.
It's from a coffee to a blowy.
That That is cool. So much shiny luck. And it's real. Incensed podcast, shiny Pikachu. Like, you guys have no idea how hard I've been trying to get that in a lockdown. I have been raiding for costume Pikachu because I thought I was going to miss out again this year.
God.
I've been raiding for it. And it's not like they're that abundant on the incense this year. I've only seen a few on incense. I've gotten more from raids and a couple, in my lockdown friendly check at the post office, grabbing my essentials and rush back home. And I get one right here with you guys. Like, oh, I'm living the dream.
Milo, I loved it for a minute there. With your face, you were like going, really? You're raiding costume Pikachu?
Raiding costume Pikachu. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Jenna Sector Raid 98.
Yeah, we all have our vices, Milo.
Each to their own, don't they? Yeah, exactly. But that was the most enthusiastic Shinies of the week. I absolutely love that. Cracking stuff, Kriket. Thank you so much. Congrats, everyone who got their Shinies, including you, Mark.
And Kriket.
And, well, Kriket for this, I was going to say. Has anybody else got anything shiny during recording?
No, I did have an incense on though, but...
Well done, Coops. I am actually proud of you for doing that.
No, but before we wrap it up, Milo, I've done a couple of polls tonight.
You've done a couple of
We're getting more.
polls.
I've done 2 polls tonight. So first,
fart?
Oh, no, but that might be an option on the next one. So the first question I asked was, what grates you the most? And I threw all of our things that grated us the most out there. Cyclists, dog poo on paths, protesters disrupting people, onions on Hawaiian pizza, and people saying they're busy, but really they've got time to sit on their phones. We had 30 votes, not bad for a half-hour poll. And 60% of people said dog poo on the path was what they hated the most. So that was up there.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kriket, no one has a dislike for onions on Hawaiian, but someone did comment say pineapple on pizzas is wrong, but
I completely agree there. Pineapple does not deserve to be on a pizza.
To be honest, my food allergies, I cannot eat very many things. And if pineapple on pizza, I'm going to eat a whole pizza. I pity the fool that thinks they're getting a slice of my gluten-free pizza. I pity that fool.
Too right. And the second question was off the back of what Kriket mentioned on tonight's poll, or podcast, I should say, is would you buy a passing game to allow you to complete an international trade? Because I thought it was a really good question. We got 33 votes on that in the 20 minutes I put it on, and 55% of people say they would do. 45% of people said no, but the comments were a bit like, it depends how much Niantic want the robbing bastards and all that sort of stuff. But
that's Coops been commenting
again.
No. I actually didn't.
But no, good one. Sorry to nip in there, but yeah, got a couple
It's all
in
good,
there.
mate. We love the polls that you put out, so thank you for that.
I'm dirty that I didn't see them so I could vote.
Got to say, Marky Boy, I do agree with Milo. We do love your polls and your micro penis. But listen, now, Kriket, before you go, there's something that we actually messed up because obviously, as we said earlier, you were our first guest ever on the podcast. Hope you feel special. We basically forgot to let you plug your socials to anybody that heard you on that guest series that you came on to find you. And obviously, we missed that whole bit out. But I did mention it at the end of JT's episode, I think it was. I think I did mention you. But while you're here, just take 30 seconds to tell everybody, who you are, where can they find you on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, etc., etc. Just sort of take a minute because and apologies for all of us for completely forgetting to do this when you came on as an actual guest.
That's okay. I'm here to hang out with my friends. Like, that's what's most important to me. But I really appreciate you guys giving me the airtime. Hi, guys. My name's Kriket23, baby.
And thank you. That's great.
He's a
I'm joking.
If you like happy, enthusiastic, positive vibes, I am a very happy person. I'm like the Hallmark channel. You want to come watch some shinies, get a little bit of story, see the absolutely stunning world around me, and walk away feeling good about yourself and that there is happy, nice things in the world, then please check out my YouTube channels. That's where I put my Pokemon gaming and travel content. And then come over and live chat with me on Twitch. I've also got Instagram and Twitter. Instagram for my sneaker collection and Twitter for the very occasional little baby tweets. But yeah, I'm very loud. I'm very excitable. I'm very grateful for my life and the gift of being able to share my Pokemon and my experiences with you guys. So happy, hype, life cheerleader. That's what you're going to get over on my channels. Lots of, oh my God, it's sparkly, even if I have 50 of them. Every time, baby. Every time I'm happy. So, yeah, come join the conversation. Come get some good energy, Come hang out. If you'd like to. Love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your stories about where and how long and what you think of the Incensed boys too, because these guys are really special to me. And you can watch them in my Around the World stuff as well. My Pokemon Go Around the World. Boys, send me clips.
We will not forget.
Get 'em.
Done deal. We'll not forget.
We will not forget. Brilliant stuff.
Because I find you, I will message you.
With your shiny Pikachu this episode, I think everyone got a nice sneak preview of the vibe, actually. Well, that is going to do it for this week's episode. Thank you so much, Kriket, for jumping on with us this week. We really do appreciate you coming back. Would you be up for coming back a third time?
Absolutely. You could ask me anytime and I'd come up. I would get up at 4:45 anytime you asked and come and hang out and vibe and talk Pokemon with you. 1000%. Just ask, look, text me after the show. I'm there. I'm down. Next Friday. I'm in.
Excellent.
Let's go.
Excellent.
Thank you so much for having me.
Anytime.
Well, if you enjoyed listening to the episode, please do drop a 5-star review. It would really help boost the podcast and our egos as well. It'd be great. And make sure you hit the follow and subscribe button on the platform of your choice so you get notified when new episodes drop. And you can check out our Twitter and our Instagram at Incensed Podcast. A big thank you to all of the Patreon members who support us, bronze, silver and gold tier. We're hugely appreciative of the extra support that you give to our little podcast where we talk pub bollocks, really, most of the time, Pokemon and pub bollocks. But on that bombshell, it is time to end the show. Thank you so much for listening, and hopefully we'll catch some of you at Liverpool Safari Zone. Take care, everyone.